Hello and welcome back to Artist's Mindset. I'm your host Martina, and in today's episode I'm going to be talking about many different topics, but if I had to summarize it, I would call it more something like redirection in the creative career and how to navigate that. Not that I'm an expert, but it is something that I'm facing at the moment, I feel like. And I'm being confronted a lot by life. So I'm just gonna talk about that, and I hope that you get some inspiration out of it. And right off the bat, I have to confess, or tell you, I'm really sorry if the sound is not the best. It's because I live in a street where they are currently fixing the road, and it's very loud, and maybe you just heard that, maybe not. I hope not, but if you did, that's the street noise. But I had to record because now is the sunlight, but that's also the time when the workers work. So unfortunately, we overlap in our jobs at the moment. So I hope you forgive me for that, and I hope to improve in the future. Because I also learn as I go, and I really enjoy doing this podcast. So I feel like I'm in the right mindset, and that's also important. So that's why I just decided to record, despite the fact that there is a huge construction going on in my street. So now to the episode. I get a lot of my ideas from journaling, and this time I got this idea yesterday, actually, when I was journaling. I also made a post on Instagram, if you follow me, where I already talk about this realization or a topic. And I just felt very compelled to talk about it while I'm still sort of inspired, you know. And I would like to start by reading you a little page or a few pages from my diary, because I feel like it's kind of nicely summarized of how I came to the conclusion, which I'm gonna read you later. But here is a few pages from my diary. Don't worry, it's not too invasive. It's personal, but I feel like I already talk about this a lot on the internet, so it's nothing so personal. 21st of January 2025. Why do I keep doing things even when they don't feel good? When they don't align with me and my inner self, why do I keep judging myself and shaming myself for making mistakes? Why do I keep adding workshops on Facebook when I know I feel tired? Why do I keep living in mindset of now or never? Why am I so scared of the what ifs? Why do I have tendency to control what I can't, like if I wanted to change the weather? I'm scared to let life just happen to me. I'm terrified to wake up one day old and regretful, feeling like I've missed something important or didn't manage to do something I should have. But that's exactly what keeps me stuck. All the fear of what ifs. My fear of making the wrong choices prevents me to do any choices at all, when instead I could be at least trying my best and enjoying every moment of even the uncomfortable. I know I'm not alone. I can't be. I know people, friends, family members who are even more paralyzed by this fear than me. But why does it bother me so much? Perhaps because I've realized it already, or to remind and share with others this fear that perhaps most of us have, to make the world a little less fearful. I promised myself in the beginning of this year that I won't do workshops that don't align with me anymore, that I won't do more than I can take, and I should honor that promise. It is but an endless learning journey, and I'm not a brand or a business that's trying to grow. I'm a human being, and we evolve differently than a business or a brand. Wow, so that was a chapter of my journal. But here you have it. I came to the conclusion, which probably a lot of you already know. Sorry, my camera is not focusing. Hello? Here you go, perfect. I came to the conclusion, which most of us probably know, that we are human beings. We are not a business, we are not marketing strategy, we are not a brand, and it simply takes different time and different learning and evolutionary curve to grow and to expand as humans and artists as well than it takes to brands or businesses. And I really wanted to share this with you today because I realize very often how easy it is for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you also, to slip into this kind of mindset, you could say, of trying to be perfect and trying to be on time and post every day and do my best and nice stuff, but I'm not a brand. And even though I post and I enjoy posting on social media and now on YouTube also, I am an artist, and for me, and I don't think just for me because I'm an artist, I think for any human being, it is simply not natural to post regularly, like the same way that an algorithm would do. My brain doesn't work like an algorithm. I need time and space to create things and let things to sort of align and fall into place when I create. And I think this is also a reminder for you, which I wanted to make. Take your time. Take your time, because nowadays I know there is a lot of content on the internet and a lot of competition. Also, if you are an artist, not for the sake of social media, but just creating something in your city or town, truly I've learned that people appreciate quality. And there has been time when I've been doing workshops every week and I've been questioning, why do I not have so many people attending? And yes, it could have been because I've been starting, but since last September I've started doing less workshops because that gives me more time to promote it and to do it properly as I want, without any stress, and also while feeling very aligned. And this is something that I want to honor, and I think that people also feel that. So if you are an artist and you simply feel like something, inside doesn't align, just try to follow that and listen to that and not judge yourself, and try to really compassionately ask yourself, maybe journal. That's what helps me a lot. And try to compassionately have sort of this inner conversation with yourself. Okay, what is happening? Why do I feel this way? And what do I truly desire? And how could I get there, Because only if you truly have compassion with yourself, that's how I feel you can get the right answers, or at least closer to them. Because if you keep judging yourself and asking not from the place of love, but instead of the place of judgment, asking yourself why you cannot do more and why you cannot do this and why do you feel tired, you're never gonna get the right answers. So this is just a short reminder from me. My camera is gonna die, so probably it's gonna cut soon. But don't be scared to redirect yourself and grow in a new direction. You're not a brand, you're a human being. And the same way the plants in nature suddenly grow another branch from an unexpected place, you can also grow into an unexpected direction. And there is nothing wrong with that. So truly honor that feeling and listen to yourself. And don't be scared. Truly don't be scared to change or even make mistakes. Because life is not fair and life is not easy. We all already know that. You cannot avoid making mistakes and you cannot avoid challenges, no matter how much you try to control your circumstances. So why not following your heart and just trying your best with all the compassion and love that you can give to yourself. And you will see where you will grow, but I'm sure you will get into the place that you want. And if not, at least you will be closer and discover more of what you want or would like to do. So I hope this reminder was useful and that you find a lot of love and compassion from this podcast today. And let me know in which new directions you are gonna grow. I'm really curious. So write me in the comments or send me a message. I am always happy to read it, and thank you all so much for all your support. I truly appreciate all your messages and all your sharings. It truly means the world to me. I never expected this podcast to... Well, I didn't have expectations because I'm still learning and trying, but I am so grateful to already build a tiny little community of few people that support me, and I hope that we can grow together and support each other. So don't be shy to comment, subscribe if you wanna see more episodes. They come out every Monday, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!